December 30th, 2024. That was the last day Alexx Ekubo posted on Instagram. Nobody knew it at the time. Nobody suspected anything. People just scrolled past it the way you scroll past any regular post. A photo, a caption, a smile. Nothing seemed wrong. But that post was the last one. After that day, silence. No updates, no stories, no reels, nothing. For a man who was always online, always showing up, always making people laugh and feel something, the silence was strange. But most people told themselves he probably just needs a break. Maybe social media got too much for him. They were partly right, but the full truth was far heavier than anyone imagined. While millions of fans were waiting for him to come back and post again, Alexx Ekubo was fighting for his life in private. No cameras, no announcements, no dramatic reveal. Just a man, a hospital, and a disease that does not care how famous you are, how good-looking you are, or how much the world loves you. On Tuesday, May 12, 2026, the news broke. Alexx Ekubo was gone. He was just 40 years old, and Nollywood has not been the same since. Before we talk about how he left, we need to talk about how he lived, because this man lived. Alexx Ekubo was born on April 10, 1986, in Rivers State, Nigeria. From a very young age, there was something about him that you could not ignore. He had this energy, this brightness, the kind of person who walks into a room and the room notices. He was not just handsome, though nobody is going to pretend he was not one of the finest men to ever grace a Nollywood screen. He was talented, warm, funny, and deeply connected to the people around him. His friends talked about him like he was irreplaceable. And it turns out, he was. Before acting took over his life, Alexx made his mark in another way. In 2010, he became the first runner-up at the Mr. Nigeria contest. That competition put him in front of a national audience, and once people saw him, they could not forget him. The cameras loved him, but more importantly, he loved what he did. He moved into Nollywood and built something real. Film after film, role after role. He became known for his work in Weekend Getaway, The Bling Lagosians, and A Sunday Affair, movies that millions of Nigerians watched and loved. He had range. He could make you laugh in one scene and make you feel deeply in the next. But here's what his colleagues keep saying, even now after his passing. The awards and the recognition were not what made Alexx special. It was how he treated people. His friends describe a man who said hello to everyone. The doorman, the security guard, the person behind the desk. He gave people their flowers while they were still alive. He showed up for his friends. He celebrated loudly and without jealousy. He chopped-knuckled his security detail. He remembered names. He made people feel seen. That's rare. That's the kind of person the world doesn't make enough of. And now, that person is gone. Funke Akindele, one of Nollywood's biggest names and someone who considered Alexx a true friend, wrote on her Instagram story after his passing, "I really tried to reach out to see you one more time, but I guess you knew best. May your kind soul rest in peace, Alexx. Oremi, as you fondly called me, I will always remember and cherish the good times we shared together." Read that again slowly. She tried to see him one last time and didn't get the chance. That line alone tells you everything about the kind of friendship Alexx built with people. Real, deep, lasting. He wasn't just a celebrity. He was somebody's person, somebody's best friend, somebody's brother, somebody's son. And on May 12th, 2026, all of that was gone.
Here is where the story gets painful. After December 30th, 2024, Alexx Ekubo disappeared from social media. Completely. No posts, no stories, nothing. For a celebrity of his size, this was unusual. Fans started talking. At first, people were not too worried. Some said he was tired of social media. In 2025, a fellow actor named Stanley On Top came out to address the growing concern. He told people that Alexx had simply stepped away because social media had become too toxic for him. That explanation calmed some people down, but the questions did not stop. Then a video surfaced. Alexx was spotted for the first time after months of silence. He was seen interacting with a group of children, and while people were happy to see him alive and present, something was off. He looked noticeably slimmer. His energy was quieter. Something in his face had changed. Some fans immediately expressed concern. One person online pointed out the weight loss and said it was something that should not be ignored. And do you know what happened next? People attacked that person. Nigerians came out in numbers and told the commenter to mind their business, stop making assumptions, and leave Alexx alone. Now, looking back, those fans who raised concern were right. The signs were there. The body was already fighting something massive. The weight loss, the silence, the staying away from cameras, all of it makes sense now. But nobody knew. And honestly, how could they? Alexx kept it completely private. This is something that needs to be said. Alexx Ekubo reportedly battled kidney cancer, and he did it in silence. No fundraiser, no announcement, no press conference, just him and the people closest to him carrying something unbearable behind closed doors, while the rest of the world waited for him to come back and post. His colleague Godwin Nadiekwe wrote something that stopped people in their tracks. To think you already prepared your will, it's a heartbreak I can't quite describe. Nollywood has lost a rare soul. He had written his will. That means at some point, Alexx Ekubo looked at his situation and accepted what was coming. He made peace, he prepared, he put his affairs in order, and then he kept going, showing up for his sister's traditional wedding, spending time with his nieces and nephews, holding on for as long as he could. That level of strength and grace is something most of us cannot fully understand until we have faced something like it. Before we continue, I want to ask you something. If you have ever lost someone to cancer, a parent, a friend, a sibling, drop their name in the comments below. Let us honor them together, because cancer does not only take celebrities, it takes our people. It takes the ones we love most. And if you are new to this channel, this is the kind of content we bring you. Real stories, real people, real emotions. Hit that subscribe button right now and turn on your notification bell so you never miss a video from Trem Crime Zone. We show up for you every single time.
There are a few images that have stayed in people's minds since this news broke. One is a video from his sister's traditional wedding. Alexx was there. He was present. He stepped into the role of the man of the house, supporting his sister on one of the most important days of her life. People who watched that video can now see, looking back, that he was already losing weight, already fading physically. But his spirit was still there, still showing up, still giving. Another video is him with a group of children, his nieces and nephews. He is sitting with them, gentle and present. When you watch it now, knowing what was happening inside his body, it is almost impossible to get through without tears. He was rushed to hospital on Monday, May 11th, 2026. He spent hours on life support. On Tuesday afternoon, May 12th, 2026, Alexx Ekubo passed away. He was 40 years old, 1 month after celebrating his birthday on April 10th. 1 month. His colleague, Bolanle Ninalo, who was in the United States when the news broke, wrote simply, "Rest on, Alexx. May God heal your family and us all." Sam Olatunji, a talent manager and filmmaker who had worked closely with Alexx, was the first industry figure to publicly confirm the news. His Facebook post was short and raw. Breaking news: popular Nigeria actor Alexx Ekubo is dead. Then the tributes began pouring in, from fans in Nigeria, from people across Africa, from the diaspora, from people who had never met him but felt like they knew him because of how openly and genuinely he had shared his life before the illness took over. That is the power of a person who lived with authenticity. Even in death, the love came back in waves.
Alexx Ekubo lived 40 years, and in those 40 years, he left a mark that most people spent a lifetime trying to create. He won national competitions. He built a career in one of the most competitive entertainment industries in Africa. He was recognized by the United Nations. He appeared in films that will outlive all of us. He touched people in ways they are still trying to put into words. But here is the lesson that hits hardest. Kidney cancer, like many cancers, is silent in its early stages. It does not announce itself. There are no loud warning signs at the beginning. Your body adjusts to the small changes. You feel a little tired, a little off, but you push through because you are busy living your life. And by the time the symptoms become impossible to ignore, the disease has often already spread. This is what makes cancer so devastating. It is not always loud. It creeps. Alexx's story is a reminder that the body you are living in right now needs your attention, not when things get serious, now. Go for your checkups. Take those tests seriously. If something feels different in your body, even something small, do not ignore it. Do not wait for it to get louder before you listen. Early detection saves lives. It doesn't always save them, but it gives you a fighting chance that late detection never can. And beyond the health lesson, there is a life lesson here too. Be the person who greets the doorman. Be the person who celebrates their friends out loud. Be the person who shows up for the sister's wedding, even when they are hurting. Be the person who makes others feel seen. Be more like Alexx. Because at the end, nobody remembered him for the movies alone. They remembered him for how he made them feel. For the chop knuckle with the security guard, for the oremi, for the laugh, for the light. That light went quiet on May 12, 2026. But it does not have to go out, not if we carry it forward. Rest well, Alexx. You came, you shone, you gave everything you had, and when you had nothing left to give, you prepared quietly and left with grace. Nollywood will not forget you. Nigeria will not forget you. We will not forget you. To everyone watching this video, if this story moved you, if it reminded you of someone you love, or if it made you think about your own health and your own life, please share this video. Let someone else hear this story. Let someone else carry this reminder. Drop a comment below and tell us, what is your favorite memory of Alexx Ekubo? A movie, a scene, a moment that made you smile. Let us celebrate his life together in this comment section. Hit the like button if this video touched you. And if you are not yet subscribed to Trem Crime Zone, now is the time. We bring you real stories about real people with the depth and respect they deserve. Subscribe, turn on your notifications, and join this community. We will see you in the next one. Rest on, Alexx. Rest on.